Court drama is deepening and Nnamdi Kanu's fate is taking another serious turn as fresh legal movements continue to shape the direction of this long-running case. The atmosphere around the courtroom is tense, political conversations are rising again, and many Nigerians are watching closely to see what happens next. What is happening right now is not just routine court activity. There are renewed legal arguments, procedural challenges, and strategic steps from Kanu's legal team that are changing the tone of the case. Appeals have been strengthened with multiple grounds challenging earlier rulings. When a legal team files extensive appeal arguments, it signals that they are not stepping back. They are pushing forward with full determination. In simple terms, then the defense is saying that certain parts of the earlier judgment should be reviewed carefully. They are questioning procedures, jurisdiction, and legal interpretation. These are technical legal issues, but they matter a lot. If an appeal court finds strong grounds, it can adjust, reduce, or even overturn certain decisions. That is why people are saying Kanu's fate has taken a new turn. Inside the courtroom, emotions are controlled but intense. Lawyers present arguments carefully. Judges listen and examine documents. Each motion filed creates anticipation. Even when a motion is struck out or postponed, it becomes headline news because of how sensitive this case is. One recent development that caught public attention was the court's handling of certain motions related to detention and procedural matters. While not every request from the defense is granted, the process itself keeps the legal battle alive. Every ruling creates ripple effects in public conversation. Now let us look at why this moment feels bigger than before. The phrase court drama deepens reflects the fact that this case is no longer just about a single ruling. It has become a layered legal contest involving appeals, counter-arguments, and institutional interpretation. That complexity increases tension. Outside the courtroom, reactions are strong but mixed. Supporters remain hopeful. They see each appeal as an opportunity. They believe that persistence in the legal process could eventually lead to relief. On the other side, critics argue that the judiciary must remain firm and consistent. The presidency, meanwhile, continues to maintain a cautious tone. So the executive arm of government has emphasized that the matter remains within the judicial system. This means the focus is currently on legal developments, not political declarations. What makes this stage different is the intensity of appeal grounds being presented. When lawyers outline multiple legal points for review, they aim to create openings. Each legal argument is like a door that might lead to reconsideration. But let us keep expectations realistic. Appeal courts do not automatically overturn lower court decisions. Judges evaluate carefully. They examine whether legal standards were applied correctly. They consider constitutional implications. It is a serious process. Detention also reflects broader national concerns. For some Nigerians, this case symbolizes deeper political and regional questions. For others, it represents a straightforward legal matter. These differing views are part of why every court development feels dramatic. Let me explain something clearly. Drama in court doesn't always mean sudden change. Sometimes it simply means intense legal engagement. But intense engagement itself can create new possibilities. Community leaders and lawmakers are watching closely. Some voices continue to advocate for reconciliation and dialogue. Others insist that legal order must come first. These discussions continue in political circles. As the appeal process unfolds, each hearing becomes a focal point. Media outlets report every motion, every ruling, every adjournment. Public anticipation grows before and after each session. It is also important to understand that legal strategy can involve persistence. Even when one motion is rejected, the lawyers often regroup and present alternative arguments. That is part of how complex cases evolve. Kanu's legal team appears determined to exhaust every available constitutional route. That determination keeps the story alive. It also keeps supporters engaged. From a governance perspective, the presidency is likely observing quietly. Any significant shift in court rulings could change political calculations. But for now, the emphasis remains on due process. Nigeria's democratic system depends on institutional balance. The judiciary interprets the law. The executive governs within constitutional limits. This separation is central to how the case moves forward. The phrase Newton suggests movement, and that movement is happening through legal channels. And whether that movement leads to major change or simply further legal review remains to be seen. Public interest is high because people understand that appeal outcomes can influence national mood. If the appeal court offers a relief, it will shift political conversation immediately. If it upholds earlier rulings, debates will continue in a different tone. The courtroom remains the center of gravity. Every document filed, every argument presented, every judicial comment carries weight. Let us keep this very simple. The defense is pushing strongly through appeal grounds. The court is reviewing carefully. The presidency is maintaining distance. The nation is watching. The coming sessions in court could be decisive. Even if final outcomes are not immediate, incremental rulings can shape momentum. Legal cases often move step by step, not all at once. Please like this video and subscribe so you stay informed.